Yeah. Hello. Yeah. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. Hi, Tolu. Please, can you give us your own definition about SEO?
Okay, with the little knowledge I have about SEO, I think is a the full meaning is just search engine optimization, and it also means
Okay.
a way of which people improve their site to increase its visibility. So just like Google, the Bing, and other search engines. So they use it to improve their site so that they will know how visible people order for product and services. That is just the little understanding I have about SEO.
Wow. Awesome. Awesome. Awesome.
Right, thank you.
Makes a lot of sense. Okay. So my name is Joseph Adego once again, and I'll be your trainer today. One of the trainers at Sourcing Business. I want to believe everybody have registered on that platform because a platform where you can use your skills to like make some money for yourself. So the sourcing business is a freelancing platform. It just works like the Fiverr, the Up. I don't know about that. So that is the search engine optimization. But I don't know. I don't have a product line. You might want to buy maybe say, oh, you don't know where to get it on the internet. Call from Google to get it from, like placing an order on a particular website. But once you get on Google, google.com, that's the number one search engine in the world. Most definitely, you will get uh, so that's an example of SEO because if yeah, so that's a practical example of SEO because once you are able to get a particular result using a particular keyword, you're good to go. So what is steps to help a website or a piece of content rank higher on Google? So it could be organic, it could be inorganic. So if it is organic, that means maybe you've done a lot of on-page optimization, a lot of off-page optimization where you don't get to pay for it. So we are going to run. I'm going to we can also see or search engine on Google. Okay, some people say they cannot hear me, so let me try to fix that issue. Please, can you all hear me?
Your voice is breaking. I can barely hear you, sir.
Okay, my voice is breaking. Okay, can
Yeah,
you hear
yeah, I
me
can
now?
hear you very well now. Yeah, I can hear you very well now.
Okay, awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you very much. So because we all need to be on the same page, so we can actually um SEO stands for of taking steps to help organic is where you don't get to pay for um for your page to rank on the Google search engine, while the inorganic is when you get to pay. That's when you get to see companies talking about SEM. That's search engine marketing, where you get to pay for a particular ad. It could be search hard. You understand? So I want us to do a practical on that so we can have can all be on the same page. So I'm gonna be sharing my screen right away so we can all see what I'm talking about. So I'll share my screen. Oh, okay. I'm trying to. Yeah. Okay. Share. Okay. So if you can see my screen, please can you type a yes using the chat box? If you can see my screen, please help with a yes using the chat box. Okay, thank you so much, Grace. Thanks a bunch. Grace can see the screen, so apparently every other person should be able to. So now I want to show you how the SEO work. So looking at my page, I visited the google.com. So it brought me to this page, right? This is a Google search engine. So I want to search for a particular product, and I need to buy that product. And let me see which particular website is going to rank on the first page of Google. Uh, and see if I can order an item from them. Okay, so let me search for HP Light book, and I say buy HP Light book. Awesome, awesome. So can you see on the first page of Google, we have the Senate Nigeria, we have the Conga, we have iStore Nigeria. There's something so different about this once you can see an alias that is hacks. And the second one, you can see nothing is coming with it, no AD. This one that is being highlighted. You won't even see the Jumia on the first page of Google. So this website is ranking so well for you to get see them on the first page of Google. So that means they are SEO page optimization, and we have local SEO. So now some might want to ask you, Mr. Joseph, you were talking about the organic and inorganic. Can you come back to explain what those two means? Because I don't really understand. So if I will be explaining that very well, the organic is not being paid for. That this is it here, right? You don't get to see an ADS or you don't get to see an AD by the side here. So, but if you get to see an ADS, that means it's being paid for. So apparently, organic is not being paid for. You understand? That means your website is ranking very well without even paying anything to Google to run any ad for you to be able to rank on the first page. You are ranking on the first page based on the fact that you've done your SEO very well. That's your on-page optimization and off-page optimization is on point. We are going to talk about that. Then the inorganic is when you pay to run an ad on the Google platform. That has to do with the SEM, search engine marketing, where you get to use the Google search ad to run campaigns, the Google ads to run campaigns. That's via ads.google.com. Then you get to say you want to run a search ad campaign. Once you run a search ad campaign, you're paying Google to run that campaign for your product and services to be displayed on the first page of Google. That's having using a particular keyword to search on the Google search engine. So organic is not being paid for, inorganic is being paid for. We can also search using another keyword, so we can be very sure about what we are talking about. Let's say other a laptop bag online. And you see, so a practical example of this, why I'm trying to do this is I want you to get to know how it works basically, because the other one we saw was something like this. You can see this part that is carrying the images is something like this. So this has to do with the Google Merchant Center, GMC. Yeah, you can always read up about GMC, Google Merchant Center. So you can see this left-hand side. This is talking about the inorganic ad, like search engine optimization, search engine marketing, marketing your product and services using the Google Ads platform. I don't want you to get it twisted. So that's why I want to explain better for you to be able to understand what I'm talking about. So the inorganic talks about payment. You pay Google to advertise your product and services, while the organic, you don't pay Google. That means you're doing a lot of optimization that's on your website. That's on-page optimization and also off-page optimization, which has to do with backlinking. You know, a lot of people get to pay some bloggers and say they want to get a link from them, so you can click on a particular hyperlink and you get redirected to your what's it called, to your website. So you're getting like a backlink. So it's called like a link building or a backlink. So we'll get to that part. So anytime you see the AD, that means that means that ad is being paid for. And I know most of you would want to know how to run this kind of a ad. It's not really a big deal. I can always show you how to do that, but that falls under SEM. It falls under SEM. That's the search engine marketing. But what we're talking about today is the search engine optimization. So that's not a biggie. So how does SEO help my business? Like you see, I want to be able to outrank a lot of companies on the first page of Google. And the way I can do that is to pay Google to advertise my products and services. Because if I don't do that, I won't be able to get on the first page of Google. You can just imagine you getting to start a business today and you say, oh, you want to rank on the first page of Google. It takes time. It takes time because Google's got their algorithm for a lot of websites. For a lot of websites to rank on Google, they have their algorithm to put you on the first page of Google. So you cannot just wake up today and develop a website and say you want to rank on the first page of Google. You understand? So it takes a lot of processes. So you need to sign up on the Google Search Console. Yeah, you can do that via the google.com/webmaster. So then you have to do a lot of what's it called? You have to do a lot of technical fixes that's on that platform, like installing the sitemap on your website, doing indexing, needs to crawl your website. So it takes that takes a lot of processes, because without you signing up to the Google Webmaster, you won't be able to even get to see your what's it called, your website on the first page of Google, because that is one of Google's products where you have to sign up on that platform and submit your sitemaps on that platform for you to be able to even be showing on the first page. Not on the first page, for you to be able to show that is on Google platform. You might not be on the first page, but you might be on the third and the fourth and the fifth page of Google. You have to sign up on the Google Webmaster platform for you to be able to get your website pages on the first on Google search engine result pages. Okay, awesome. So please, if you're enjoying the class, I would like you to drop me a message using the chat box, because one thing I like to do with my students, I like to get to know if they are following up with the class. So if you're finding the class very interesting, I would like you to drop a message that's on the chat using the chat box. You can do interesting class. You can do I'm following up. It's been amazing. So I'd like you to drop a message using the chat box. It will help me to know if a lot of students here are following up with what we are talking about. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you very much, Tolulokwe Godverso. Thank you very much, Grace. Okay, Tolulokwe says, I'm following up, sir. Thank you. Grace says, interesting class. Thank you. Okay, Suliat Sulaimon says, following, feeling it. Okay, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, because it helps me to know if you are actually getting to understand what I'm talking about. If you don't understand, you let me know, because one thing I appreciate a lot is feedback, because if you're not getting it, I won't be able to know if it will help me to know if I am not wasting my time. So I appreciate that feedback, because it helps me to know that you are actually following up with today's class. So thanks a bunch, Solulokwe. Thanks a bunch, Grace. Thanks a bunch, Sulaimon. So now we are going to talk about the three types of SEO. We have the local SEO, we have the on-page optimization, we have the off-page optimization. So please don't forget, SEO stands for what? Search engine optimization. When you look at the word search engine, when you look at the other one, optimization, you see search engine. We have other types of search engine. We need to talk about the types of search engine. Search engine, an engine where you get to search for something. So the first search engine in the world is the Google. We also have the Yahoo. We also have the Bing. But most times why people don't get to use those other platforms is because they've realized that Google is the first search engine known so worldwide, so that if you get to search for a particular keyword, you will definitely get a very good result via the search engine result page. That's called most times you get to see the SERP and you say, what does it stand for? SERP stands for search engine result pages. You understand? So those are the results that comes when you search for a particular keyword on a particular search engine. So search engine, don't forget again, search engine is a platform where you get to search for something, maybe for a product or a service. For anything, we have Google, we have Bing, we have Yahoo. Don't forget. So those ones are the popular ones, but Google is number one search engine in the world. So the three types of SEO are the local SEO, the on-page optimization, the off-page optimization. So don't forget, please, because if you know these three types of SEO, you're good to go. So the local SEO talks about the Google My Business. You understand? So because most times you say, what does the local SEO stands for? The local SEO is you could also say is a local search engine optimization. So most times when you get to say you want to search for a particular company's address on the Google search on the Google platform, you get to search using the company's business name. So you say, oh, I need to use my GPS to get to so location, but I don't know where the address is. Well, get on the Google platform. You get to search for, oh, maybe like Jumia Lagos, and you get to see the address. That's on Google. By default, you should be able to get to their location because they've already registered via the GMB platform. That's the Google My Business. So most times you get to the GMB. That's the Google My Business listing. So GMB listing, Google My Business listing. So what you say? Most times you say, oh, what does that platform? What do they really do on that platform? So I'm gonna show you how the platform works today. So if that's what you can take home today, I appreciate that. So look at the platform. I'm gonna show you now. Let's search for GMB. No, okay. First of all, let's see how it works. So we can actually now say, oh, let's now get to like practicalize how we get to put a company's address on the Google platform. So looking at the Google search engine, you visit the Google search engine, you search for GMB. I'm talking about the local SEO now, GMB, then you press the enter. You can see I'm doing this because I want everybody to understand what I'm talking about. But before we proceed, as World Train African ambassadors, we really need to know how that platform, what it looks like how does it work. So let's go to a new tab and search for let's search for Jumia Lagos, because I want you to know how it works before we show you how to do it, how to get your business on the Google My Business platform. So if you have a business and you want your business to be on the um on the on the Google platform, that's the Google My Business. It's a small thing. You can actually get to execute such a plan. So now you can see this is not showing me what I want us to see. They're just showing us all these addresses, and it appears that here you can see all the Jumia Surulere. You can see this their website, the directions now to get to that location. So this is GMB basically, but there's a way it shows on the Google platform, and I would like us to search for another company so we can actually see. Okay, let's search for MTN head office. MTN head office Lagos. You can see MTN head office Lagos. I'm not seeing it, but this is it here, right? But there's a way it appears on this right-hand side. That's what I want us to see. MTN Ojota switch. Okay, sorry, I want to search for a particular company for it to show on this side. Let's say, who are we? Lagos office. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about, but there's a way show on this right-hand side so that we can understand it very well. We have the tech expert Lagos. Fantastic. So you can see when you search for a particular company, most times that's their address. You get to see on the right page, on the right hand side of this page, you can see you have all the information about the company. So most definitely this company they've signed up via the GMB platform for them to be able to execute the plan of having to put their company on the Google platform. You can see every information you need to know about this company, you get them here. So using that keyword, Tech Expert Lagos. So you can see we have their website information here, the directions of how to get there. You can also place a call through. You see the address, you see the hours where they get to open their business, maybe in the morning or they close at so time. You can see their phone number for you to be able to contact them. That's this is a project. This is what we say when you talk about local SEO. This is what we are talking about. You understand? This is what we are talking about. So now, how is this achieved? How can you get your own business on Google? Like you want your informations to be uploaded to Google just like this. So what you need to do basically is to sign up via the GMB platform. So we have the GMB platform that is called the Google My Business platform. So you can see the previous tab was talking about Google Business Profile, and where we go to search the GMB, and it gave us the Google business as as one of the first search engine results. So looking at this now, you can see it was a keyword that we used. So Google, number one search engine in the world. You can see their ranking even on their first page, their ranking. So because their SEO is on point. So how do we now get to how do we get to sign up on this platform? What you need to do is just to visit the website. You click on the Google business profile, then it takes you to the website google.com/business. So once you get on this page, what you need to do is to sign in. You sign in with your you sign in here, you sign in with your Gmail. So when you sign in with your Gmail, then you can see you follow by default, because I'm already signed in with my Gmail. You can see I don't need to sign in any longer. So find and manage your business. Let's say tech expert. I won't be able to register that because it's been registered already. You can see tech expert Lagos, Nigeria, but I won't be able to register that. So let me say MTN office and MTN office. You can see I cannot register this because I can actually do for another location, but I cannot do for Allen Avenue, Ikeja. I can't do for Adiola Deco Street, Lagos. I cannot do for Ikorodu Road, Lagos. I cannot do for Body Thomas Street, Lagos, because it's been taken already. So if I have another new location, I can actually register that location. So you can say create, that's MTN office, create a business with this name. Let's say, yeah, but we don't really need to create a profile for that business because it is not our own business name, MTN office. So now what we really need to do is, so we're using this as an example. You can see how it's going to show on the Google platform. So let's say MTN office category, let's say telecommunications service provider. Then you click on the next. This is how you put your what's it called, your informations on Google. Don't forget, we have the local SEO, we have the on-page optimization, we have the off-page optimization. So we are talking about the local SEO today. So it has to do with you putting your business on Google. The platform where you get to visit is the google.com/business. So the platform is called the Google My Business Listing Platform. So where you get to list your businesses on Google. I showed you how to check a particular company on Google. When you search for a company's name on Google, we used the Tech Expert Lagos as an example. So once you search for Tech Expert Lagos, by default you get a particular search in result, and you get to see on the right hand side of the page, you're seeing the address of the company and other informations such as the website, the address, the hours, that's when they get to open and when they get to close, and also some other informations like the company description and all. So what you need to do basically for you to be able to achieve or execute such a plan, you need to visit the GMB platform. So that's the Google My Business Listing Platform. So, and don't forget the URL once again, that is google.com/business. So yeah, so from here where we stopped before I got to where I was talking about before, you can see on the screen here, we have, do you want to have the location customers can visit like a store or office? Most times it's good to have your location because um, most companies in Nigeria are legit companies. So if you want to put your product and service, if you want to get people to know about your product and service, rather, they need to also know your location as well. So it's good to click it to say a yes. So, but if you're selling a service and you don't want people to know your location, you can also say no. So well, apparently it's optional, but most times it's always advisable to use a yes, so that people can get to like see where you are located. That's in Lagos or in Nigeria. So that's where your store is located or your office is located in Lagos or in Nigeria. So now basically I'm gonna select the yes option and I'll click the next. So now you can see we have what's the address. You got to put your address here. Yeah, so if you don't stay in the country, if your office is not in Nigeria, you get to select the location. You can select another country, but I know most of us are in Nigeria, and you get to put your street in there. Let's say Victoria Island, um, to Adiola Odeku, Victoria Island. That's very popular. You can put your local government area. Let's say is Victoria Island, Etiosa. Let's say the city is Lagos. Let's say postal code is 234001. Let's say the state is Lagos. And we click on the next, right? So once you click on next, it takes you to the next page. You can see Google is asking us, is this your business? You know, when we were trying to sign up, we saw the Adiola Odeku, we saw these other addresses. No, we only saw the Adiola Odeku. So, and we saw some other ones as well, but is Google is asking us now that, is this our business? So this is not the business location. Let's say we're in VI, yeah, but this is not the location. It could be another street as in VI that we have our office. You understand? But you can just say none of this. But if it's part one of these options that is correct, you can say yes. You understand? But most times you can have to companies in a particular two office in a particular location, because you know we have some virtual hubs now where you get to say you pay for a particular, like the likes of Work City and some other ones, the likes of virtual hub, where you use the same location for your business, and you get to see a lot of companies using that same location because it's a workspace, and you get to pay for a particular, what's it called? You pay for some number of months or number of years, and you get to like say, oh, you are using that particular location for your business. Yeah. So it's just only the business name that is going to be different, but the location can be the same. So now I'll get to click on the none of this, because none of the options there. It's part of my address. Is my address. So you click on the none of this and you click on next, then it takes you to the next page. You can see, do you provide deliveries or home and office visits? Okay, so like the likes of Jumia does, but since we are registering an MTN office, do we provide any deliveries or home and office visits? Well, you can only call the contact center, and you get to say you want to lodge a complaint. You can't go there to buy a SIM card, but you can always buy from maybe some of their outlets. So let's just say we are registering the head office. Not every chicken comes to the head office. So let's just click on a no. Then we'll go to next. Once you get onto next, this is optional. You can actually put it on, or you might choose not to put it. So add contact info, add a phone number, website, or both on your Google Business profile. So you can see I can put my phone number if I choose to put it, but I can just leave it and put my website only. So what this helps you to achieve is you can get a call from anyone that's seen your address that's on the Google platform, or you can get like you can get a website visit and get like a lead from there. So when I say lead, that's um maybe like a customer, that's a prospective customer getting to say they are interested in one of your product and service. So once you put in your phone number and you put in your website URL, but if you don't have a website, you say I don't have a website, takes it off. So let's say MTN www.mtnoffice.com. So let's say phone number is 70 300000009. How many of you know this number? Okay, so let's just take it off and put 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 0. So let's say next. This is just for practicals. And so the number is invalid, right? 070 3. Oh, what number should I use now? One. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, let's just use that number. You can see the next thing it's talking about is you want updates and recommendations for your business on Google. Stay in the know. Okay, let's click yes, because we want people want to always get recommendations. Okay, you can see choose a way to verify. In order to fully manage and represent this business on Google, you will need to confirm that it's yours. Select how you'd like to get a verification code. So you can either select through a phone call or you can select through text. So you can see other options, postcard by mail, where you get to you get a verification code via a postcard, that's via mail. Yeah, you get a verification code that comes like a postcard, yeah, by email. So well, that may takes up to 14 days for it to arrive. So most times some people go for the call options, some people go for the text option, where they get to text the number, they text the number, the verification code, or the call the number to be able to give you the verification code. So you can see, so once you're able to do this, because this number, we don't have access to it. If we click on the call, we won't be able to get the phone call. So if we click on the text, we might not be able to get it because we don't have access to that particular number. So, but basically, this is how the GMB works. So once you're done with this, you select any of the options. And once you select any of the options, you are good to go. You can also say verify later, because some people will say, where does this take us to? Because we don't know where it will take us to. So you can see we have the ad business hours. So we have Sundays to Saturdays, but most times most companies doesn't open. They don't open on a Sunday. So we can do Monday, we can do Tuesday, we can do Wednesday, we can do Thursday, we can do Friday. Um, yeah, I think that's okay. Then you click on next. But most times you say, oh, but I used to see some companies, they will say open at so time, they close at so time. Yeah, that's true. So you can always include that. You can see the opens at, select that. No company is open by 1 a.m. except if they are running a particular, if their service runs through, like you can get to buy their product and service on the internet, and you get to like call their contact center for them to help you resolve a particular issue. But you cannot visit a company in Nigeria or Lagos in the midnight. So you can say you want to do 9 a.m. and close this at let's say 5. Let's say 5 p.m. So you can see Tuesday, the same thing, 9 a.m. Close it at 5 p.m. Wednesday, same time, 9. Close this at what? 5 p.m. Thursday, 9. Close this at what? 5 p.m. Friday, 9. Close this at 5 p.m. Awesome, awesome. So now you click on next to go to the next page, and you can see add messaging. Most people will say, I don't want customers to send me messages. Some people say, I want customers to send me messages, but it's always good to accept messages, because a customer might not want to visit the website or either call you. So they might want to like just send you a message, oh, I need so product or so service. And once you get your message, you can actually respond to them. So most times it's advisable to select the accept message. Once you've done that, you can always click on next. So add business description. Okay, MTN office, we are a telecommunication service provider. So you click on next. So business description is talking about what you do. So let's just put in any add photos. You can have the photo on your system, then you just add it. But you can skip this. But if I have my photo on my system, I can add it. You click on add photo, you upload it. You see, select photo from your computer. You select, So, but the location where you have it, yeah, the location where you have it on your system, you actually go there and actually upload it. You can see I have a lot of let me just put any one of it and just let me just use any one of it here. Let me just use any one of it. Let me just use this one. You can see when you upload a picture, you definitely see how it looks like once it's done. So one thing I like to do again is to get a feedback. Like if you're following up with the class again, you can help me with yes, the class has been amazing. It's been interesting. And also if you are not, if you don't understand anything, please say it. Just say, oh, please, I don't understand. You understand? So just let me know, because feedback is very important. Like to help me to know if I'm actually disseminating the right information, if you're actually getting what we're talking about. So if you're not getting to understand what we have been talking about, you can as well just use the chat box to say, oh, Mr. Joseph, I'm not understanding what you have been talking about. But if you're catching up with the class and you're getting to understand what we're discussing today, you can help with, oh, fantastic. It's really an amazing class so far, sir. Tolulokwe, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Nice one. I appreciate that. So Tolulokwe is enjoying the class. Awesome, awesome. So I need to hear from others as well. If you're enjoying the class, please let me know. But if you don't understand it, and with yeah, you're doing great, sir. Oh, thank you very much, Grace. So, but if you're not following, if you're not enjoying it, you let me know so that we can, because it's very important that everybody understands what we are talking about today. So, if you don't understand what we are talking about or what we've been talking about, you can always let me know via the chat box. You understand? So, thank you, Tolu, for with that comment. I mean to say it's really an amazing class so far. Thank you, Grace, for also your comment saying you're doing great, sir. I appreciate that. So, Augustine Unwa, Augustine, are you enjoying the class? I need to know. Stephen, are you enjoying the class? Abigail, please let me know. Okay, so which part of it, Abigail? Which part of it? Because we need to know. We need to let you understand it. Okay, Stephanie. Okay, Stephanie is saying she's lost. Okay, I need to know where you are lost. I need to know where you are lost. Abigail is saying, I didn't get everything, sir, but I really like the call. Okay, you are doing well, sir. Okay, yeah, Augustine Onwadibe. You can tell me what you need to tell me using the chat box. Because everybody needs to understand what we are talking about. So we need to know where you are lost. Okay, Okelia for Stephanie. Anu Abigail, we need to know what exactly you didn't get in the course of the class, so we can be on the same page. Okay, fantastic. Stephanie says, when you started the Google My Business. Okay, so let me now come back, because the most important thing of the most important parts of every lecture is when you get to listen to the trainer or the lecturer or the teacher, and at the end of the day, you are saying, oh, you understand what the teacher already taught you or what the lecturer lectured on. So now, because the joy of every teacher is to see their students says they understand what they've been taught. So thank you so much, Grace. Thank you so much, Anu. Thank you so much, Tolulokwe. Thank you, Stephanie. So Stephanie, remember we're talking about the SEO today. That's search engine optimization. Search engine optimization. That's SEO stands for search engine optimization. So looking at that, we talked about the three types of SEO. Yeah. So search engine optimization has to do with you optimizing your website, right, for it to be able to rank well on different search engines, right? So once you get your website to rank on the first page of Google, yeah, you'll be so happy because people get to search using a particular keyword and they get to see your page or they get to see your website rank on the first page of Google, yeah. So looking at the three types of SEO, we have the local SEO, we have the search, we have the on-page optimization, we have the off-page optimization. So we are talking about the first one, that's the local SEO, right? So now, if you get on Google.com, that's the search engine, that's the number one search engine in the world, right? Once you get on that platform and you search for like a tech expert Lagos. Are you with me, Stephanie? Like you search for tech expert Lagos, what you what you see is this, right? You can see they are running an ad at the moment, a search ad, right, for them to be able to rank on the first page of Google. This is being paid for, yeah. So that is where you see the AD. When it's being paid for, it's called the inorganic. Yeah, it's being paid for. But when it's not being paid for, this is just the second result here is is not being paid for, right? That's why you can't see an AD by the side of it. So you see the first one is being paid for, the second one is not being paid for. The first one being paid for is called the inorganic, while the second one not being paid for is called the organic. So you see by the right hand side, we have the Tech Expert Nigeria. So you can see we have what's it called now? A lot of informations about the company. Yeah. So you'll be wondering like, oh, how were they able to get their business listed on the Google platform? So that brings us down to uh, the Google My Business. So the Google My Business is one of the products of Google. Yeah. So once you get on the platform, you get to sign up. So what that platform does for you is to get to list your business on the Google platform. So the website URL is www.google.com/business. So once you get on that platform, you sign up. So remember, we went through the process of signing up and we used the MTN office as an example, like as a business who are trying to like list on the Google platform. You understand? So, okay. Yeah, so are you getting it, Stephanie? Do you understand what I'm talking about? So
Yes, sir.
now, awesome, awesome. Thank you very much, Stephanie. So once you are able to sign up on the Google My Business platform, you are good to go. So you saw the way we signed up. We entered our name, we entered our address, the website, the phone number, all informations about us. We also entered we added our business hours, we added our business description. You understand? So, but one thing we've not done yet is to verify, because we've not gotten a verification code yet. So what we did basically was to select the verify later option because we can always verify later. So once you're done, let's see, complete your business. So we're trying to add the picture there, add photos of your business. So we added this. This is not the right picture to be used here, but I just used it for us to be able to know how it works. You get to like select a particular, select a picture from like a photo. It could be your business logo. You select it from your system. It could be from your system, or maybe you have it from the Google, your Google Drive. You can actually drag it from there and get to upload it maybe from your Google Drive or maybe from your system or maybe from your flash drive. You can get to like upload the photo, add the photo of your business to your Google business profile. So now you get to click the next, having done that, because we've added that photo for our business. And you can see we talked about the inorganic, which has to do with payment, paid ads. You can see Google already has this, what's it called now? Um, Option for you to advertise easily in minutes. So if you want to advertise, you can start advertising your business with Google Ads. We talk about the Google Ads the other time. Like you can actually run Google search ad. So there are ads that are being paid for. But we don't. That's not our objective. Like we don't want to run ads. What we're doing basically is to get to sign up on the Google My Business platform for my business or our business to be listed on the Google platform. So what I need to do basically is to select the skip option. Once I skip, I'll be able to see what's next. You can see your business profile is almost ready. You can continue making updates and edits to your profile at any time. Your edits will be visible to customers on Google after you've been verified. So what I need to do basically is to select the continue option. Once I've done that, then you see Google is telling me that my business is not visible to customers yet. You remember, we have not verified our business. So we can always do get verified. So maybe once you use your phone number, you can always select the call option or the text option for you to be able to get the code. That's the verification code from Google. or via a text message. So you can see this is how it's going to show on Google when people search for your business. Now it's MTN Office. You can see this is how it's going to show hours, phone numbers, website. You can see, but it's not going to show here. It's going to show on the right hand side, just like we have for the text. That brings us to the end of today's class. That's having talked about the one of the types of the SEO, which is the local SEO. So if we have questions, we can submit our questions using the chat box. I would so much appreciate them getting questions so we can answer those questions. So what we treated basically today we is on the topic SEO. We talked about the types of SEO and we focused on just one type of SEO, which is local SEO. So if you have any questions for us today, you can actually drop your questions, submit your questions on the chat box, so we can actually answer them in no time. So that takes me back to Stephanie and Abigail. So Abigail and Stephanie, please, can you tell us if you understand what we are talking about now?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so Stephanie, you're good, right? Awesome, awesome. So Abigail, are you also good? Do you understand what we've discussed today? Do you understand what SEO is all about now?
Yes, I do. I understand. Very. Thank you very much, sir.
Okay, so now you understand everything, right?
Yes, sir.
Oh, awesome, awesome. Thanks a bunch, Abigail. Appreciate. So okay, okay. Tolu Lokwe, thank you very much. Yes, sir. I really understand today's class, sir. Oh, awesome, awesome. I appreciate that. That means everybody have been listening. They've been following up with what I've been talking about. So if you are able to sign up on the GMB platform and you get your business listed on Google, it's a very good one because when you're able to do that, you can do that for a lot of businesses. You can help your friends and families get their business listed on the Google platform. So I'll be waiting for questions. I'll be waiting for questions because when you're done with a class, it's always very good to also get questions so you can answer those questions. So if you have any questions for me today, please, I appreciate you asking me the questions so I can answer the questions in no time. Please don't forget my name once again. My name is Joseph Edegwa, and I'm your trainer for today. And I'll also be your trainer for the next class. Remember, we're still talking about SEO. I know my one of our trainers might have been talking about, not even might, must have been teaching you a lot about the digital marketing. And his name is Femi Johnson. He's been doing a fantastic job. Yeah, so I must talk about him today. Yeah. So I'm talking basically on the SEO aspect, and I know Femi Johnson must have talked about a lot of other aspect of digital marketing to you guys. So I really appreciate your time out today, and I'll be waiting for questions because it will be really nice for you to ask me questions so I can actually answer the questions. So if you have not signed up on the sourcing business platform yet, I would so much appreciate you sign up because it's a freelancing platform where you get to like get your you can create your gigs there and actually like get a lot of buyers. You sell your services on that platform. So the platform just works like the Fiverr, the Upwork. Yeah. So you get to sell your own services on that platform. And once you get a buyer, you can actually and make some money for yourself. So that's how it works. And if you're yet to sign up on that platform, I appreciate you sign up on that platform. So you be like, oh, what's the platform? What's the website URL? Let me get to bring it out. So you get on Google and you search for Source in Business, Source in dot business. That's the website URL. But you can go through Google. You can see we are ranking on the first page of Google for that keyword, source in dot business. So what you need to do basically is to click on the first one. You understand? So once you click on the first one, that's for those that haven't registered. I know most of you might have gone on the website because Femi Johnson must have showed you all these. So if you have not gone if you've gone to the website but haven't registered, you need to register. It's very important. You need to register so you can always create gigs on the platform. So that's that about that. So it's still loading. So the first question here is saying, this is actually my first class here, sir. But with what I have learned so far, sir, can I update my CV and add digital marketing? Yeah, you can actually do that, but you need to practicalize that the GMB. Do you understand? So look where you need to practicalize the GMB. You need to get your business on the first. You need to get your business listed rather on Google. So how are you able to achieve that? You can do that by signing up on the google.com/business platform. So yeah, you can actually add that. Can actually add that. So that's SEO is a digital marketing method. We have different digital marketing methods. We have the SEO, which is one of them. We have the SEM, which is search engine marketing. So most people focus on one. So you can actually add it to look where. So some people will say, oh, they actually do email marketing. Like yeah, some digital marketing specialists will say I focus just only on email marketing. Some will say I focus only on search engine optimization. So you can actually add that. So what I need you to do basically is to get to like practicalize how the Google GMB works. So if you're focusing on only the local SEO, you can always just do that. You understand? So you can always just do the local SEO for businesses. So jack of all trades is a matter of none. So you can focus.
Is it book we are reading or you are playing?
So yeah, so Tololofa, please, does that answer your question? Okay, Tololofa, God vessel, are you there, please? Does that answer your question? Oh, Tololofa. Yeah, so Lulokwa is away, so I believe it could be a network from their end, or maybe the mic issue. So Tolulokwa, yes, you can update your CV and add digital marketing to it. Also, please don't forget to sign up via sourcing the business as a freelancer. And I appreciate everybody's time today for joining the class. It's been so amazing having to get everyone follow up with what we've been talking about. So we'll have to draw the curtain at this juncture because um, I want to believe we all understand what SEO is all about, and one of the types of SEO we talked about, which is the local SEO. And also, one assignment I'm going to give everyone is to get their business registered on the on the Google My Business platform. And once you get your business registered, I want you to to share your what's it called now, your business name with us on the WhatsApp group, so we can actually check it out and see if your business has been listed on Google. So that's going to be your assignment, everyone, for you to do. So once you're able to do that, you submit your business name on the WhatsApp group, so we can always check it out and see if we are all on the same page. I want to believe here that we've all gotten what we've just talked about today, SEO. And thank you very much, everyone. And God bless you for joining the class today. Yeah. Oh, okay. Stephanie is saying, please, sir, can I use my phone to Yeah, Stephanie, you can use your phone to register it. You can use your phone to register it. What you need to do basically is just to go to www.google.com. Let me put the URL here for you. google.com/business. Yes, you can use your phone. So thank you. Do we have Okay, I need to understand what Stephanie is asking. If you're asking for signing up via sourcing.business as a freelancer, you can use your phone to register for it. If you're asking for Google My Business, you can also use your phone to register for it. What you need to do is to use your browser, either the Google Chrome, the Mozilla, if you have the Mozilla on your phone anyway, or you can use the Opera Mini. So anyone is fine. Anyone is fine. Anyone is fine. Thank you so much, guys. You guys are so amazing. Thank you for joining the class today. So if you have any other questions, for further questions, you can throw them on the WhatsApp group. I will gladly answer all your questions. I appreciate your time out today. Please don't forget to sign up if you are yet to sign up on the Sourcing of Business platform. Thank you so much. You guys are amazing. Have a blissful night rest and take care of yourself. Thank you. Please stay safe as well. Yeah, thank you so much, Abigail, for thanking me. And thank you for your time as well. Please stay safe and always put on your nose mask when you're going out. Have a blissful um, week ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome.
Thank you so much, sir. I really appreciate it. I learned a lot.